You are listening to the Yeah, I Said It podcast with Humvee, Ilran, and DJ the DJ.
I remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I said it.
Rodney King should have got a head beat for driving drunk and being grown in a Hyundai.
Yeah, I said it.
OJ did it.
Yeah, I said it.
And me, Rose Park ain't do nothing but sit up like head down. That's why
Yeah, I said it. And another thing.
Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.
Yeah. Hold on. Can I not? Am I?
You in there like swimwear.
Yeah. What's going on? It's your main man Humvee.
Ilran is back.
And BCG? Hello?
No BCG.
No BCG. Well, cheese and crackers? It's supposed to be cheese and crackers. Hey, shout out to Jay Young. Jay if you're slow. And DJ the DJ, what up, though? Hey, BCG, Black Couch Gang, they are not in attendance today. But guess what? We got to keep the show going. It's the Yeah, I Said It podcast. We here. Episode number, what?
Episode number 112.
112. Room 112. What a...
I don't know the other line.
Dang, man. 112 601-641-9474 601-641-9474. Can I say 4?
No. Can I say 4?
Can I say 4?
Yeah, if you want to reach us, that's the number to call. You can also email us with any questions, concerns, comments,
cares.
My cares and concerns for my cohorts and constituents.
I like that.
I got it close. I don't know. Yeah, I said it pod at gmail.com. That's YEAHISAIDITPOD.
You gotta say it a lot faster.
Man, have you noticed I'm not speaking very fast?
I was like, what? YEAH. What happened, man?
Man, my jaw kind of hurts, man. I think it's the tooth, man. I binged on a bunch of chocolate chip cookies, and my daily M&Ms.
Right.
And I think I'm paying for it, man. I think I need to make a dental trip.
That's what it is. You know what? I'm ready. I can't wait to go to the dentist to get my deep cleaning and find out again how much I got to spend. Last year was like $1,500. I was like, okay, bet.
All right. Stay right there.
Right. Let me tie my shoe. Because I'm not, but
I'll be right back.
But there's so many other people that I talk to, they got like, you know what, I did this, and they got programs where you can just pay on it. I'm like, God, I'm paying on too much shit already.
Yeah, man. That's one thing that deters me from a lot of stuff, man, is that I'm not willing to take on another payment for something. And it's not really that I can't pay.
Right.
It's that I have to keep up with it. So now I owe somebody and I done forgot, and now I'm behind, and they put on fees.
Right.
And it's all because I'm juggling.
Right.
I don't want to juggle.
I don't want to juggle either, man.
And I'm not doing an auto pay because I don't want you in my account.
Oh, Lord, no. That auto pay is not working.
Taking money out the account when that's all you had left, like you done paid up and bought some stuff.
Right.
You're like, okay, I got this amount of money I can go through the week with the necessities. I bought and paid for everything I need.
Right.
And then, boop, there go the car insurance.
Right.
And it zapped you dry 10 days away from payday.
That auto pay is not, no, I'm not with that.
What's up.
It's not what's up.
Now, I do some things. Like, my car insurance is on auto pay.
Okay.
Because that, I don't need that lapse. I got to put this truck note on there. Because all my other cars that I paid for, I did auto pay. I didn't do it with my truck.
So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. On that front.
Right. Well, the thing is, you can't come, they'll come take your truck. You know what I'm saying? So you can't don't slip on that.
Don't slip on
They
that.
not coming to take your cable,
Right.
Whatever it is. Like they
Right.
turn it off, you turn that bitch back on. It, whatever you.
Right.
I paid on Friday. We'll just
Right.
watch DVDs for 2 days or what. We'll do whatever. We'll get by. But
Get
they come
by.
get that truck.
Ain't no getting by.
It ain't no. I go get it on Friday.
Right.
It ain't that simple.
Cause I don't stay by. Well, I do stay by a bus line, so I'll be good if that happens. But
Not I. Well, the good thing about it is I have another truck,
right.
so I can just switch. But
If
But I don't want them to take my truck in the first place.
right. Cause once you get something new, like you don't want to.
And I drove that truck twice. My old truck,
Yeah.
I drove it twice. Ain't got no gas in it.
Right.
I'm not going to the gas station.
Right. That was the same thing. Like when I got in my truck, when I first got my truck, and I was riding, I was like, man, I'm riding high. Then one day, I got in my car, the Regal. I was like, this feel like a fucking go-kart. What the fuck is going? Damn.
That's how I felt in that truck. I was like, I felt like I was sitting closer to everything.
Yeah, like, damn, people can get in accidents sitting this low.
This shit feels dangerous.
Right. So that's the difference between riding high and sitting low to the ground. That damn Regal, but I loved it. I love that
Hey,
Regal.
man. I could have traded my other truck in.
Yeah.
I didn't want to. But see, when I jump in that Altima,
Right.
which I don't even know if it'll start anymore at this point. It sat in the driveway for so long.
It's silly.
And it's low and small, but it feels like it's supposed to be like that.
Right.
So I'm like, shoot, this thing moves.
Yeah.
So it take off. I got to readjust my footing on it because I might hit the gas pedal too hard.
Damn. It's tight like that?
And that motherfucker.
Like pedal, brake pedal?
No, I'm
and
saying
gas
like
pedal?
how if I'm in my truck, I can push the gas pedal and I got to push it a little more to get a little more out of it.
Right,
It'll
right.
move like you, but
Yeah.
if I tap it, it's not moving like that. It's too heavy.
Got you.
That little car, if I tap that gas pedal, that motherfucker jump.
Gone.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, it's the Yeah I Said It auto show going on right now.
Man, what is this we drinking on?
Some good old product of France, fine cognac, Savignac cognac. Hey man, it's a step below Hennessy. The reason why I know
It's
that,
a nice looking bottle.
thank you. The reason I know it's a step below Hennessy because it has the Hennessy shape,
Right.
and the lady told me.
Oh, okay.
So when somebody tell you,
Because the lady said it, that means it's true.
right, instead of Googling, so I just thought of it. So if somebody tell you something versus you going to Google, does it mean like it's like it really has meaning to it when somebody tell you?
If somebody's telling you from personal experience, it depends on how experienced they are.
With what they're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they could be saying that and they don't drink a lot of cognac.
Well, she said her husband do, and she tried it too.
Okay. Because it's not as smooth as Hennessy.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a little different touch to it.
A little dark, little.
Yeah. But we drink a lot of different. I wouldn't say that I'm a connoisseur in it because we like try a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So
I like to buy a lot of stuff.
we don't. It'll be different if I had my tried and true that I sipped on all the time
Right.
to base it against, like my Knob Creek. But like my Knob Creek, I don't even go hard on it. I got some 1835. My sister-in-law that got me for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I tapped that thing one time. I didn't even brought it home. I left it at my dad's house.
Wow.
But at the time, my house was, all my shit was jumbled up. So I'm just getting that back together.
Yeah.
But those are my go-tos. But I haven't been drinking nearly as much as I had in the past. And then we've been kind of off with the podcast, so our chill time has been
Right.
But I don't have a problem with the selling neck.
Man, it's cheap and, you know, it's straight to the point. It'll get you there. It will get you there.
Yeah, buddy.
You know?
So we're back on the Yeah I Said It podcast, man. Back with the original dose.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a few things that's going on.
Yeah.
One thing that, and I know we missed the show last week, man, so we kind of missed out on some stuff that happened, man. But the 21 Savage thing,
yeah,
that was kind of that was funny. I can't lie, man.
Yeah.
Like I heard, what's old girl name that got all the backlash behind it because she said the memes made her laugh.
Oh, that was I forgot her name.
Oh, why do we do this to ourselves?
God dang it! Is she like a white reporter or something like that?
Yeah. And people were upset because they're like, why would you think it's funny that this guy who's had his home and his family, like ICE, anybody who's been living under the rock for the last 2 weeks, ICE has detained 21 Savage, the rapper,
20.
because he is not a U.S. native, U.S. citizen.
Yeah, he was born in Australia, I think.
Nah, man, they said the U.K.
Or London. I'm sorry.
They said the U.K.
Yeah.
But I've heard that it's
UK.
possibly just a UK territory, so he might be from the island somewhere.
Mm-hmm. He came to the United States at the age of 12. So,
yeah.
Damn.
Which I find it odd that he doesn't have any type of accent.
Right. Well, I mean, he does.
He got an accent, but it's like at 12 years old, you should be pretty set in, you know, the things that you learn from your family and your background.
Yeah.
Like most of that should be all of who you are up to that point.
Yeah.
Which then you start to turn into whoever your friends are. Right?
So what does a UK voice, what is...
I don't know, man. I'm not the guy for the accents, man. I'm not that guy.
What does
but
that sound like?
What I do know is when you hear him talk, he has a pure sounding Southern accent.
Definitely. Like he's straight from wherever he from, down south.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't sound like he's from Houston.
No.
Okay.
But you know how it is, man. If you're from Atlanta, Louisiana, Florida, or Texas, there's certain things that that's just natural when you speak.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's how people talk where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't see somebody who would talk with a certain like it's like this. Here where we live, Houston, Texas, there are a lot of Hispanic people.
Right. Shout out to my Hispanics.
There are Hispanic people who talk like their main influence was African Americans. So like they sound like a black person when they talk.
Yeah.
But there's things that they say that black people would say differently.
Like what? What's one word?
Barely. They say, when we say, oh, I just got here, they would say, man, I barely got here. Right.
They do say that.
And things where they kind of roll over certain syllables.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have an example just right off the head. But
barely got here.
It's certain things like that people may not know, but you know, we'll know it if we heard it in a different setting.
Mm-hmm.
But we wouldn't think about it because it's so natural.
And they do say, I'm finna finish right now.
Yeah.
But they don't finish right now.
But it's not right now. That means I'm almost done.
Right. Yes.
And then as soon as they get done, it's like, I barely finished.
Yeah.
But all that is to say, like, you would think that 21 would have had some things that came out in his speech.
Yeah.
That's part of his UK background.
That's recognizable. But
so it sounds like he was set up. It sounds like they hunted him. That's what it sounds like to me. Because it's like ICE is detaining people.
Right.
That aren't really... It's not what ICE was created for.
Yeah.
Like, you're supposed to be out here catching people who are illegally coming into the country, not somebody who's just been here a little bit too long.
Right. You right.
You know, somebody who snuck in and they're sneaking and doing stuff. 21 Savage is he's a what I'm trying to say, public figure. He's not sneaking and doing anything.
Right. You see everything. But guess what they saw? They saw his growth and turning a negative into a positive.
That's what I'm thinking.
And on the and you can hear it throughout the whole second album of I forgot the name of the album. But it's fire. Damn, I gotta mess around and go.
Is it fire? Because I'm not. I can't.
You can't
I tried. I heard him speak in an interview. That's a tongue twister.
In an interview.
Okay, maybe not. And it let me know that there was some thought behind what he did and what he said.
Yeah.
Which made me able to listen to him.
Right.
But the more I listened to him, the more I fell back into that. He's not an ignorant dude, but he's not a good rapper either.
Man, I don't know, man. You haven't given him a chance yet, bro. You haven't given.
I said the more I listen to him, that's the chance right there.
No, but I mean, you haven't listened to the newest album, or have you?
I have not.
So you can't. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm not gonna. I can't agree with you on that one because, like I said, I listened to him.
Yeah, you know our ears are different.
I didn't just like play the song and was like, nah, I don't like this song.
Yeah.
Like I have listened to him.
Right.
Just don't see it. But I'll listen to the second one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna knock growth.
Right. And
I'm not gonna be one of them dudes that just didn't like what he heard the first time and just pigeonhole him into that one box.
Thank you, man. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man, I'm not that guy, man. I like music.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like the creative process. That's what makes it great for me.
I am greater. I was greater because he had the greater symbol.
Oh, okay.
I am greater than I was.
Damn, bro, because you like, man, nigga, what is you talking about? Okay, I got you.
Yeah, he had the greater than symbol on it. So I am greater than I was.
Undoubtedly.
Yeah. So even the title is growth, right?
Yeah.
And from the first album, Issa, he created a whole word. It's an album. He did.
Yeah. I can't argue there. Yeah, man. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing to knock about what 21 is doing.
Yeah. And saying and me saying about the growth is, I guess the government looking at him, ICE looking at him, or somebody looking at him saying like, "Hey, he's doing something different. He's not."
Because I mean,
he's not smoking weed or being reckless.
Yeah, he turned that down. And the thing about it that makes it so iffy, is that he has been in trouble.
Right.
He has caught felony charges.
Yeah, been shot at.
I don't care about the getting shot at part because that could. I'm talking about him actually being arrested, actually having problems with the law.
Yeah.
And nobody cared about his background then. They weren't trying to deport him then. But once he starts doing music and starts actively saying he's doing things different, he's being better.
Yeah.
Now you got a problem. Now, like he was already in custody. He's been in jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody gave a shit while he was in jail because he was still doing dirt.
Right. And you can check his papers and all that stuff and see that he's.
When he's doing dirt, man, get him in because that's what you don't want. As far as I know, the whole purpose of ICE is to keep that element of people from just coming into the country and chilling.
Yeah.
We got our own criminals. We don't need your criminals.
Right.
As crazy as that sounds, that's what it is.
That's what it is. We do have our own criminals. And since ICE has detained 21 Savage, Jay-Z has came to his defense. Shout to
now, what is the good in that though?
Well, it says Roc Nation helps out 21 Savage by hiring a legal team for him.
Okay. I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I'm all for it.
Yeah.
Cause there's this thing, man. I saw this comedian doing a joke, and he was like, people say that if you're going through something's bad happened to you, you're down. They say we're holding you in our thoughts and our prayers, and he's like, that doesn't really do anything. Basically, you're saying you're doing nothing. You just got me in the head with all the other dumb stuff that you think about all day.
Dang, no, man.
But to some extent, he's right. If you're not a religious person who believes in the power of prayer to the extent that where you pray about everything, then for me to say, I'm going to pray for you, you're in our thoughts and our prayers, and I don't actually pray. Like the times to where I've seen somebody say, I need y'all to pray for me. At that moment, like if I'm on Facebook and somebody says that, I'm not typing, you're in my prayers. If I type anything, I'm going to say the prayer first and then type done. If anything, if I'm going to type anything, because I might just say the prayer and don't say anything.
Right.
Because I don't think I need to affirm that I prayed for you. But to say it, it's like, what are you actually doing? Like, do you really pray? Like when you have a hard time with something or something comes up, do you really just stop for a second and bow and say a prayer? Is that normal for you? Because if that's normal for you, then I want your prayer, because I know this is a lifestyle that you're committed to, not just something that you say on Facebook.
Well, in the Old Testament, I don't mean to get all religious, but
we'll slide through it.
Yeah, okay. So in the Old Testament, they didn't stop and bow and pray and get on their knees. Through the day, they would talk to God, eyes open, working, whatever that they doing. So I do the same thing. I pull portions from that part.
I'm with it.
So
however you do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna critique how you pray.
So you.
But what I will I will critique those people who say,
right,
oh Lord Jesus, and you're not really talking to God. Like you're not really praying.
Right.
Oh Lord, have mercy. You know those people that just throw those out.
Just throw those out.
But you're throwing it out as a saying. You're not actually saying,
oh Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Have mercy.
You feel me?
I feel what you're saying.
I don't think it doesn't mean anything. Yeah. It's like those people who say, I swear to God all the time.
Oh my God, I hate people that.
Yeah,
well, listen to me, what I just said. I said, oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's a saying.
It is.
Oh my God. I said it again.
But it means nothing.
Right.
But it means something.
It means something.
You see what I'm saying? Like you don't actually mean to talk to God. Like it would be. It's almost like
when that happens. When that happened to me once, like whenever it does, and I notice it, like you're critiquing, like, hey, like I'll be like, oh, damn, Jesus, my bad, and I curse, and like I'm sorry for saying damn, and I do it again. Then I just go ahead and stop and pray. So yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, that's recognizing it, man. My whole issue is always that the things that you say just for the sake of saying it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's something that it's possible that there's a price to pay for that you just have no idea how much debt, when I'm talking about like sins and souls, how much debt you collected on using the Lord's name in vain.
Perspective
when you're gonna say to somebody in a different situation not to use the Lord's name in vain. And I'm not sure how often I may have done it, man. I know I consciously stay away from saying God all the time. I don't be like, oh God.
No, you always say, "Oh, here we go."
Yeah, I say stuff like
All
that.
right. So yeah, I might need to start saying.
But I'm an overthinker.
I say, "Oh Lord," though. I do say that.
It's the same thing though.
Well, I mean, so when I say, "Oh Lord," that means that, for me, whenever I say it in that situation, like I'm bringing whatever animosity, tension is coming my way, whatever negative energy. Oh Lord, like let me calm this down real quick.
But are you actually? Is that the other end of oh Lord?
For me, or
Like if something is coming, some negative energy from whatever it is,
yeah.
are you actually calling on the Lord to block you from the negative energy?
I am,
consciously,
because
or are you just making
because like Mary, it's the God in me, so that's why it's like no, being for real, like because that's the only way that I can make it easy for people to understand,
So you're actually talking to God when you say, "Oh Lord, here she comes,"
and the Lord is going to give me some kind of affirmation or way to stop whatever it is.
If that's your thought process behind saying "Oh Lord," then yeah. But if you just made that up to so it don't sound bad, thumbs down.
No,
thumbs
but
down.
that's why I said that's why I just used just the "Oh Lord," that one. But it's some other stuff that I say that has nothing to do with.
Anyway, moving on.
Oh Lord,
Gosh.
gosh, moving on, man. So
yeah,
shout out to Rock Nation, Jay-Z, Hove. Should I stop saying Hove?
don't know. I don't know how closely related that is to the actual. Because I know it's figurative.
Jehovah Jireh. He just shortened it and said Hove. Right? Jehovah. Like Hova.
You say
Hova.
Jehovah.
Yeah. But like he was saying for his name, Jay. And then Hova. Right? Or he was breaking down
The
Jehovah.
wire. Well, the God MC.
Right.
Me.
The God in
Jehovah.
Black Album.
Right.
See, I know that. Shout out to DJ. You think I ain't know that? You think I ain't caught that, huh? I caught it.
You know DJ go listen to.
Right. I caught that DJ. The DJ. What up, though? What else can we talk about, man? Can we talk about this Bow Wow thing?
Yes, we can talk about the Bow Wow thing.
So I
and the
seen
double standard that comes with it.
the pictures of him getting scratched up. I was like, what is... I think he did that on... I don't know.
Nah. Bow Wow is not the guy to self-mutilate.
No, he didn't do it. I'm saying like he... Like in the moment, like it was what it was, like whatever, a fight between him and his girlfriend or whatever it was. But like after that, when he seen himself, he was like, dang, I might get some clicks off my face.
Bro, that was a mug shot.
I know, but like if he didn't get arrested, like he still was gonna put his face up on social media some kind of way.
Yeah, well, we would only know that if he didn't get arrested.
But you know how Bow Wow does. He's a troll.
Yeah, I think it's possible. It's
Right.
possible that he would have done that,
Okay.
but we don't know.
So what's your status on this? Bow
My
Wow?
take on it is like the picture that I saw when somebody had him and the Rihanna picture, and they were like, if this is funny, then so is this. They had a picture of Bow Wow, and it was like, because people made fun. It was like, damn, Bow Wow got beat up by his girl.
Oh, for
And
real?
people made, you know how dudes do, how people do in general.
Wow. With the memes, yeah.
Bow Wow took a L,
Yeah. You're right.
but it was like, if that's funny, then it should have been funny when Rihanna got her ass whooped.
That wasn't funny. That was.
But it's the same thing.
That broke that. So why?
It's the double standard.
It's not a double standard.
It's exactly what
No,
it is.
it's not, man. Because man and woman, Come on, man. Unless she's Ronda Rousey, no.
If we're gonna do that, then you have to give up the whole equal rights thing altogether. Because you can't have people saying that women should be treated the same as men, except unless, but you can't do it.
Women have pussy, men have dicks.
That's anatomy, though. That has nothing to do with nothing.
Oh my God, it does.
No, it
that's just
doesn't.
like man and woman. Unless they trying to be transgender, and that's a whole nother subject.
No, we're not touching that one.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm not touching that one.
That's a whole nother subject.
What's the other subject? So Bow Wow can get scratched up in a physical altercation with his girlfriend, and it's not as serious as Rihanna getting beat up in a physical altercation with her boyfriend.
The reason why is because I believe Bow Wow is not going to take it that way to where he needs to go and like, you know what, I'm pressing charges on her.
Most men wouldn't.
Don't say most men, most people.
Bullshit.
You just said we if men and women are equal, we gonna say people then.
You could say it, but it wouldn't be true.
Right. So you explaining my point right there.
What am I explaining? That's your point. I'm lost now. Because my point is they're not going to be treated the same.
Right.
But people always talk about having equal rights between men and women, having them paid the same, giving them the same opportunities, treating them the same way that men are treated.
Right.
Except if it's something bad. So you can take all the good stuff that men got, but not the bad stuff.
Okay.
Like, we can have the same job title,
Right.
but you're not going to do the same job that I do.
So next time a female asks me to pick up a box, hell no, you pick it up.
Especially if you make what I make.
So being a gentleman is out the door.
Yes.
So
It's out the door if she's not going to do the womanly side of whatever you would call a gentleman for a woman. Because I don't know the term for that. But if you're holding doors and picking up heavy stuff for her, is she making your plate for you? And, doing that type of thing. Washing your clothes.
domestic nurturing.
That's the offset, right?
That is the offset. Okay.
So you can't come home to a woman who's gonna expect you to reach the thing on the top shelf or whatever it is.
Cause she gonna say, "Baby, come get this."
Yeah, or something's heavy.
Right.
Can you get my purse for me? All the little things that would make you a gentleman. If the same thing won't apply to her being a lady. Like, if I gotta make my own plate, then you gotta figure out how to reach the top shelf.
That makes sense. But for people that's listening to it, you need to be emasculated for that comment.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
You need to be emasculated for that comment.
How so?
Because women have step stools now.
Yeah.
So they can reach it if they want to.
You doggone right you can.
You're right.
You can also go get your purse yourself. And you can carry the heavy bags.
And you can tell me to stop holding this.
Yep. All of that stuff. They can, but guess what?
What?
As long as you standing there, they won't.
So there always going to be a woman in distress.
Yes. Only because she's a woman, not because she's not capable.
And then,
I don't disagree with it.
Right.
I'm just saying, if it was funny that Bow Wow got his ass scratched up, why isn't it funny that Rihanna had scratches and bruises?
Because a man did it.
Exactly. There's gonna be differences. So you can give up this whole women are equal to men stuff. You can sweep that one out with the rest of the dirty, whatever they call it. Throw that out with the rest of the dirty water, or however the saying goes.
Yeah.
You can do that. Take that. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah, 601-641-9474. This sounds like a great debate for the callers to call in, leave a message, let us know what you think about the double standard in the situation, in the case of Bow Wow and his girlfriend. Now, I thought like the cops, they go off how bad the party was bruised or whatever.
They don't. They go off of how they personally feel.
Right.
Because if you walk into a situation, you got to make a judgment call. There's no way that you're going to do it unbiasedly.
Yeah, because if I was a cop then I was like, damn,
if you feel strongly that a man should never put his hands on a woman, when you walk into that situation, you're not unbiased.
Now, if she had that ass, I'm arresting Bow Wow. I'm the cop that's Bow Wow. You going to jail, nigga? How you going, nigga? Nigga, you see that ass?
But he's the one that got all the scratches.
Your fault, baby. You all right? I'm gonna call.
You gonna get her ass whooped one day.
See, that's horrible. And this is for entertainment purposes. Guess what? I'm always gonna side for the man because I'm a man. But I like to look at everything.
Yeah, I believe that there are certain boundaries that you shouldn't cross without the expectation of what comes with that. Mm-hmm. If you're going to be a criminal, you have to know that there's a chance that you're going to jail. You can't be surprised when you get arrested.
Makes sense.
If you're going to hit somebody, know that you can get your ass hit back.
Right, definitely. My hand is heavy.
You can't be spitting at people, hitting people.
Right.
Because a lot of people are going to turn around and give you the same thing that you gave them.
Whack out!
I saw a video on Facebook, because that's where I watch videos at.
Right, of course.
This dude at like a gas station. There was a lot of people out there too. Mm-hmm. And the girl was going off. It was probably like right after a club or something like that. And she's going off and she's hitting this dude, and this dude is backing away and trying to walk away, and she's stepping in front of him and around people, and she keeps hitting him. He keeps walking away. And I'm thinking to myself, he's gonna hit her. He's gonna hit her. Mm-hmm. He's gonna hit her. He never hit her.
That's what's up.
The problem I have with that is she's not gonna stop either.
Now, if he would have got loud, that would have been different.
How so?
Because a man's voice carries.
Only depends on the man's voice. Your voice gonna carry a whole lot more than mine.
You right. Damn.
And if she's not scared of your voice, how many licks you gonna hit? You gonna take?
Right. Yeah.
I'm not a big dude. Mm-hmm. I don't ever plan on taking many licks from anybody.
You gonna either fold or
something got to give.
One
or the other. One or the other. But I'm not gonna just walk around in circles while you hit me. That's just not gonna work, man.
Well, they want us to stop and have a conversation.
Hey, man, over the years I've become pretty good at talking.
Yes, you have. You have.
So I think I could have that conversation.
I think I'm getting there.
Only problem is if I get upset, I can't talk.
It depends on how. Well, I don't know, like your version. Well, your upsetness, like how long it lasts. You know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
See, mine's.
I never thought about it. I never timed it.
Like spurts, and then once it's all out.
I have a tendency to have to run through it in my head.
Well, at least you could run through it in your head.
Because that's the only way to get it out for me. Because I'm not trying to talk about nothing when I'm angry.
Of course.
because it's not going to, in my mind, and I think it's true anyway, it's not going to come out the same way. So if I get mad at you, whatever I say, if I'm mad and yelling, it's going to come across negative and offensive, which puts you on the defense, which means whatever you say back isn't really about what the situation is. It's only about the way I said what I said. Right?
Perspective is everything.
Perspective is everything.
Hey, what does perspective mean?
It's your point of view.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right, just wanted to ask that real quick.
Yeah, put that out there.
Yeah, I just need to know the definition. 601-641-9474. 601-641-9474. Make sure you guys give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind as we run through all this. I was going to say slime to make it rhyme. Ooh,
look at you. Oh, I did want to say this.
Yeah.
In the past, I've shunned the questions about relationships and things of the like. Going forward, I would like to welcome them. Because I know that when we would get those type of calls and emails, it's because of the way we speak, knowing that you're going to get these perspectives.
Yeah.
And I didn't want the show to turn into that because I didn't want to make it personal.
But it doesn't have to be personal.
Well, it all depends on what the question is, because whatever your answer is going to come from how you actually see it.
Yeah, you're right.
But being that you guys are pretty much free to say anything, meaning Humvee and the Black Couch Gang, who are absent at the moment. Shout out to Jay Young and DJ. I don't want to be the one to slow that down. Plus, I think I may have some good insight.
I think you do, man. You do.
So for the ladies, I've been listening to a lot of Bill Burr lately, so it's funny because that's all when he says ladies, he always says ladies, or like away from the microphone.
I no.
You got to check him out, man. The dude is hilarious.
On Netflix, right?
No, I just got him on YouTube. He has his podcast. It's a bunch of podcast clips.
Okay, well I'm gonna check him out. Definitely, because I've been watching Joe Rogan finally. I
You
guess
watched him talking to Bill Burr?
I think a clip of it or something like that. But
yeah,
what really made me want to watch him is when I seen him interviewing Killer Mike. So I was like, let me see, and it was like 3 hours. Like, damn.
Yeah, Joe Rogan does long podcasts. Yeah. He did the Neil deGrasse and all that.
Who was that?
He's like a astrophysicist,
or
something
gotcha.
like that.
Yeah.
And it's always interesting, man, for us nerdy types who like just a bunch of not random, but basically unnecessary information, unuseful information.
Yeah.
For according to your day-to-day life, it's almost like, trigonometry. Like you'll almost never. You have to be in a certain field or profession for this to make any sense.
Yeah, to know any trig, because I don't know trig.
Nigga. Not even close.
Not even. My sister probably knows it.
Does she use it?
I don't know. I'm gonna ask her. Shout out to sis. I'm sure she does. In her field.
But yeah, man, I like, because I find a lot of that stuff entertaining, man. Very entertaining, man. I really need to read some more books too, but I just find myself if I'm not doing anything, I don't want to be doing anything. That's kind of how it's been going for me, man. I know I need to.
If you're not doing anything, you don't want to do anything.
Yeah, because there was a good stretch where I was constantly preoccupied. There was some musical projects that I was working on, or video things that I wanted to do.
Right.
And like the things that I get into as like hobbies and things like that, I get really focused on them. But I have that going on with all the things that I have to do.
Right.
So I have work, kids, anything when like people that's booking studio time.
You got chores for real.
Yeah. The kids got things going on. I don't want to be the guy that's like, I come home from work and they want to go somewhere or do something and I'm just like, nah, I'm too tired.
Right.
Because then they sit around and
Yeah, they watch you. Yeah.
Yeah. So I try to move around a little bit with them. I do all the little stuff around the house that needs to be done.
Yeah.
You know, that's in my department, I should say. Because I don't cook.
You don't cook?
I don't cook.
So,
I don't enjoy cooking.
and you know, a lot of women now that I've, talked to, dated or whatever, they want a man to cook. That's nice. That's a plus.
They want you to open the door too?
Well, I do that. That's off top anyway.
Well, they help you carry a couch.
They won't help me carry it.
I'm not going to go back down that rabbit hole, but I will say this. I'm in a very unique situation.
Right.
Which is why I don't like to do, advice on certain things, because my wife is a one in a million. Undoubtedly, no doubt about it, no question. If I need help moving this couch, she's going to help move the couch.
Wow.
She might move the couch before I get to it if she wants it moved.
That's what's up.
My wife cooks. She enjoys cooking.
Mm-hmm.
She's been on this health kick lately that I don't enjoy, but she does tend to find a way to make something that I think would taste terrible not taste terrible.
That's what's up. That's a plus.
And she'll get on the grill. She works a lot. So she
makes time. She makes time.
When she can.
Yeah.
When she can.
Yeah.
I know some people that are like, man. I know I don't talk about my wife a whole lot on here because I don't like to put her involved. She don't like to be involved in shit.
Shout out to the wife.
Yeah. But I know some people who would think like she'll do so much stuff on that end,
right,
that it appears that I'm not doing anything. Like if you're working and you're doing extra jobs and you're cooking, what is he doing? What's Rand doing?
You just don't know.
Everything else.
Everything else. I like that.
Everything else.
Everything else. I'm gonna use that, definitely.
And it's that simple. But all the shit, with the kids and anything that she's not doing, I'm doing. So if she's not taking the kids to school and picking them up and helping them with homework at that time, I'm doing it.
Makes sense.
If she's not cleaning up and doing laundry at that time, I'm doing it.
Makes sense.
It's that simple. Plus whatever it is that I do that she's not gonna do. So she need an oil change and tires and shit like that,
I'm doing it. So if she sent you a screenshot on Pinterest for babe, I want spaghetti tonight, can you hook it up?
No.
Damn, man.
But she's particular.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll make it because she wants it to be the way she likes it. And she may not like it, and it'll be good. Mm-hmm. I like it, the kids like it, she'll be like, it wasn't quite right. I could have done this better.
Wow.
So with something like that, don't let me mess it up. There's no way I'm going to make this as good as you.
Right.
And if you're not satisfied with your cooking, what makes you think I should be in here wasting my time? You know what I'm saying?
I guess she wants you over the stove, putting some love into it.
Nah, she wouldn't ask for it. She wouldn't ask me to cook.
Well,
that's her thing. But what was the other? Oh, we got to talk about Liam Neeson. Where we at? Are we close to an hour? We close. Shit. Charlie Host.
You got Charlie?
Oh, man.
Get some pickle juice.
Don't have no pickle juice.
You don't got no pickle juice? Liam Neeson. I know so many podcasts have talked about Liam Neeson. And guess what? It's our turn to talk about Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I said it.
601-641-9474.
Can I say 4?
So Liam Neeson, we listened to the clip. Liam Neeson, his friend, a female, I think.
Female friend.
A female friend got raped?
Was raped. And she called him at some point and mentioned it, and he said, "Who was it?" She said she didn't know. What did he look like? He was a black guy. And then he proceeded to do what?
That set him off right there.
I think he was already set off.
Well, that set him off even more.
Possibly.
Right. Because, yeah, there's not a lot of...
And he's
I
not
don't know.
American, though, right?
He's from Ireland. Is it black people in Ireland? I'm sure it is, but, like, is it, you know...
Now, you know I got something different to say about this.
Shit.
Now, if you are from a place that does not have a high African population, or people from African descent,
Right.
then I only said that because you said Ireland.
Right.
They're black people if they're in America.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But anyway, your views are going to be skewed by whatever you've been exposed to. Right?
Because you're taking in the factors that this happened in Ireland from what he said.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the point I was making is that if he had what we would consider a racist point of view, it's not all his fault.
Oh, shit.
I'm not dismissing
You sound like Terry Crews, nigga.
So I hear. But like I said, I'm not dismissing it, but I'm saying, and I'm saying that because it works on both sides. Because I stop black people when they say white people do this, white people do that. And I was like, well, how many white friends you got? Because if you don't have any white friends, then what are you basing this on?
You don't have to have white friends to know that white people are doing it. When
Yes,
you
you
know
do.
white people are in authority or in charge.
No, we're not talking about stuff that you can come across online, not even looking. Because even that is skewed by who you're following online.
I understand that, but guess what? Whoever you're following online, and I don't mean to, you know,
Whatever you're looking for, you're going to find. That's what
you're
it
gonna
boils
find
down to.
online. But are you gonna find those black leaders, like black CEOs, black whoever?
If you're looking for them, whatever you're looking for, you're going to find. If you're looking for a bunch of negative energy, negative images, I said energy, I meant images,
right.
of whatever group of people, you can find them online. Don't matter who it is.
Okay.
So that not really making the point.
Go ahead.
If you don't have the interaction with these people, then you only know what you've seen on TV or heard from somewhere.
Okay.
So if you think black people are all criminals and you're not introduced to any black people in your day-to-day life, you have no reason to think otherwise. That's all I'm saying. And it goes
Okay.
both ways. Like I said, man, I've been around white people. I don't have many white friends, but I've been around white people. I went to school with a real mixed population.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to.
And I haven't dealt with a lot of outwardly racist people. I've seen it, but it wasn't overbearing. It wasn't like every day I gotta wonder about this or that.
But I mean, it did. If you did see it in person, like you did have a sour taste in your mouth. You did have a bad feeling,
Yeah,
even if it wasn't happening to you. But
Yeah.
you knew it was happening.
when it was and when it wasn't.
Okay.
But it wasn't enough of it for me to say, man, I hate these white folks.
Right. It wasn't enough. Okay.
Because I spent enough time surrounded by white folks, feeling no fear or no, feeling nothing,
Right.
that I could offset it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll tell
No,
this
Go ahead.
one quick story
Go ahead.
that I've told plenty of times, but I don't think I've told it here.
Hill ran story time.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, I said it, podcast 601-641-9474. There was a time in high school where some friends of mine were invited to a party. The party was being held at a white guy's house. I'm not gonna get a whole background of how I ended up involved in this situation.
Okay, was he a football player? Star?
Yes,
was he, an athlete?
he was a football.
He was an
player.
athlete.
So the football team had white guys, black guys. They all fraternized together, whatever you call it. So we're going to the guy's house.
Yeah.
We go to the house. He's having it's a whole party.
Yeah.
His parents are there. I was like, cool. Like, they're just a part of it. Like,
Wow.
Well, okay, that's different. All right.
Hmm.
I don't know why that should be different, but it's different.
Yeah.
At a certain time, they're like, okay, look, the party's over now. There's a certain group of kids that are friends. Now, we're all teenagers, late teens, mid-teens, so we're not young kids. Everybody's driving his cars.
Everybody has a driver's license, for the most part.
Those certain core group, we're going to stay the night. Everybody else, the party's over. Cool. Everybody's leaving the party, and there's groups of kids together. We all teenagers, and they're like, so, want to go somewhere else and hang out? Let's go somewhere else and hang out. They're like, hey, we're going to go over here now, or we're going to go there now. That was the first experience I had where the party ended and nothing happened.
Okay, gotcha.
There's not a fight.
Mm-hmm.
There's not the police.
Mm-hmm.
There's not somebody drunk talking shit in the street.
Right.
There's not the idea that there's something about to happen.
Right.
And I said, oh shit, this is what white people do.
A good time.
And I had 2 of those experiences while I was in that age group.
Right.
Well, I was like, damn, this is it. When the party's over, you just either go home or go find another spot to hang out with until you pass out or something.
That makes me think about Boondocks when he threw the chair. All right, keep going.
It was like there was nothing. So all that is just a backstory for me to why I say the things I say when people say, white people are like this. I don't know,
Right.
man.
Right. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So, Liam Nielsen, if he doesn't have those experiences with black people, he's gonna just lean off of whatever he knows.
So the fork in the road. Shout out to Terry Crews.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get to what Liam Nielsen said before we get to this hour.
Well, Liam Nielsen said he once she said that to him, he automatically, like you said, he was already there. He automatically walked outside, took a walk, and he was ready for any black person to approach him trying to start something. Like he was going to let him have it. He was going to let him have it.
Yeah.
Just off the strength of that story, which was a traumatic story for the person that told it, and traumatic for him being his friend, being the friend of the person who told it. So
right.
Yeah, so it's traumatic for both of them. So she's gonna feel the way, and he's gonna feel the way, trying to be a hero.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So is that considered the fork in the road though?
The point after that is the fork in the road.
Okay, the point after that, the point where he went to go look, like literally. Like, he told the person that I'm just going out for a walk. But, like, he was ready for a black person. He wasn't ready for his own kind or any other kind. He was focused on black people.
In his mind, it made sense. A black person did this.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is, but if I come across a black person... And he did say this. And it may sound like I'm sticking up for him. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I said it. He said he was looking for a black person that looked like they wanted to start something with him. He didn't say he was out looking for a random black person to start a fight with.
He did that. Yeah, he said that.
He said he was trying to put himself in a position where a black person could come at him sideways so that he can respond, get that energy off of him.
And even though he didn't say that, I know he thought, because I don't know, this is just me saying it, he thought about, okay, black people are inferior or dominating, to a white person or white people.
Right.
So that's like, nah, not me.
Yeah.
So that's
I can see that. I can definitely
Right.
see that.
It could have been that too.
Yeah. I mean, we you can't condone the ignorance.
Mm-hmm.
You can't condone the ignorance, but the action, if on the other foot,
Mm-hmm.
if I've seen a black person tell that story, I'm gonna be like, man, you wrong.
I don't know, man. I don't know, because we've been through so much, and not that I have that I've been through it. Like, no, we see facts. Like, we see stuff that white people are trying to get rid of. In 2019, they trying to cut out all that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand the
We
the
seen
point of
documentary.
I understand.
documentaries.
I understand the point of view perfectly. What I'm saying is me,
Okay.
because like I said, you know, with the story that I just told, you know, it's not gonna mean the same thing to you because your experience was different. Like, I grew up around a bunch of black people the whole time, and then when I got around white people, I didn't know what to expect. But I never felt scared of them.
Right.
I never felt. No, it's not that I didn't feel scared of them too, but that wasn't the point. The point was I never felt like there was harm or bad intention coming from them. I never felt that. Not generally speaking, you know.
Right. And that makes me think about, like, coming encounter with white people, like what my parents and my grandparents taught me, like, you the same. Like, don't think you're beneath them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Approach it like any other person.
Yep. Why is this dog? T. Carter, I don't know if you listen to the podcast. This your dog, man. I'm gonna text you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I can't keep her, man.
Oh.
She's a cool little dog, man. She's getting down with the ground rules.
Right.
But she's a female.
What's wrong with you, bro? You got to stop that.
She's not fixed.
Oh, she's in heat.
She's not in heat, but I don't want to hear when she does go in heat.
Okay.
That's why I got those cages, because when she did go in heat, my dogs were going crazy. They fighting each other and everything. It's like, y'all not mating with this. What are y'all? So I had to buy the crates.
Wow.
I had to lock them up.
Because they was finna go ham on that ham.
And they wasn't. It's like they didn't really try to. Not that I saw, like,
Yeah.
but one would try to keep the other one away.
Mm.
And it was like, come on, man.
Right. Makes sense.
Like, I gotta hear this shit. Like, I had to get up and lock them up in room, because at nighttime I hear growling. These not little dogs.
Right. Of course. Yeah. You know, I know.
And they would literally fight. Like, I had to break them up from fighting. I have what I call my whooping stick. It's a inch diameter PVC pipe, about 2 feet long.
Make sure you put that out there, huh?
Well, I gotta let them know what it is. It's my whooping stick.
Shout to Peter.
It's hey, it ain't no different from getting the paddle or the belt.
When?
If you deserved it.
When? Not in 2019.
Don't come around here when shit go south.
All right.
But I had to pop them. Like, they fighting. So I got to get up and swing a stick at them,
Right.
so that they don't kill each other in the house.
We got to break this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only way. Yeah.
It's way too much work, man.
Hey, man.
T. Carter,
That's why I don't have no dogs.
get your dog, man.
That's why I don't have no dogs, man.
Oh, that was another point I was going to bring up when we were talking about the Liam Neeson thing.
Go ahead.
The reason why you don't like dogs is because of a bad experience with a dog, right?
That's it. A couple.
But you know all
Least
dogs
3.
aren't bad, right?
Copy that.
Because you know if I bring Diesel in here right now, he just wants you to pet him.
See? But guess what? I'm fearful to pet him. So in return, what is he going to do?
He may act up a little bit, but he's not going to attack you.
That's all. That's all I wanted to hear. That's all I want to hear.
He's not. If you sit there and try to ignore him, he's going to get all up on you.
Well, see, I'm not ignoring. I'm on.
No, you got to engage with him.
I'm Spider-Man.
You got to engage with him. But anyway, Liam Nielsen had his moment, and he was talking about the fork in the road. Terry Crews talking about the fork in the road, right?
Yeah, he approached the fork in the road.
Now, the fork in the road is, he was driven off emotion at that point.
Mm-hmm.
After that pass, at some point he has to realize this isn't the way to do this.
At all.
This is going to cause me more trouble than it is going to fix the problem.
Well, because of course, over time,
yeah,
you have a perspective.
right. It changes,
Your perspective changes.
and that's the fork.
Mm-hmm.
You can stay mad at black people, but if you have any type of intelligence, you're gonna realize that this isn't a black people thing. This was a black person who did something.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Which is what's wrong with this country right now, and this damn wall talking about these Mexicans coming over here and
Terrible.
stealing and being criminals. And come on, man. What they stealing? Oranges?
Nothing.
That was a very racist thing I just said. But I only said that because I recently heard somebody talking about they had like orange and avocados and stuff like that in California, and immigrants were coming over and they were picking them illegally and just taking them.
Instead of working.
Picking them from somebody's private property.
I was thinking about which way is up when they was going to the orange patch picking. You remember that?
Man. No, I don't.
But work is work.
Yeah, that's like, that I understand. But how many people have that issue? How many people have an orchard in their yard? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you really...
Right.
Anyway.
Give it up.
I have Mexican people who are doing some type of work or live around the corner or something like that, because I have an orange tree.
Yeah.
And my dad has one also. And every now and then they'll stop and like, can I
Get some oranges.
Yeah, and they'll pick a bunch of oranges off the tree.
Bet. Go ahead.
Like nothing better than a fresh orange, I guess.
Right. Well, I want to know, what are you doing with that orange?
Does it matter?
Yes.
They're eating them.
No, they're making something that I want to make too. Like, damn, y'all can make that out of oranges?
Why don't you ask?
I didn't know that. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I would stop them and be like, hey,
what you doing with the oranges?
You ain't just eating that. You making a pie or something.
An orange pie?
An orange pie.
This is oh, no.
Hey, do we have voicemails?
No, we don't have any.
God damn it. 601-641-9474. 601-641-9474. Join the conversation, people. Hit us up. Leave a voicemail. Let us know what you're thinking.
Already.
On boys and girls.
OMG.
You know what I'm saying? So
I say no. OMG. Even though I don't say oh my God.
Oh, OMG. Okay.
I do say OMG sometimes. And I think I saw it on a TV show or movie or something where somebody was like talking, and you know how the texting thing goes. They're like OMG, and I was like, that just sounded funny. So every now and then I say OMG.
I guess before we get out of here, can we talk about the Grammys? Did you watch them?
I know this is terrible for the show, but no.
So the only reason why is because I made a tweet, and I put on the tweet, I said they should make a shirt for Nipsey Hussle. I think I added Nipsey Hussle, and the shirt would say I'm here for Nipsey Hussle. Because I thought for sure he was going to get a Grammy.
Oh, okay.
I thought for
I was gonna
sure
say, like,
he was gonna
okay,
get a
I need the backstory on why Nipsey Hussle is important
for album of the year, for rap album of the year. And kudos,
and Cardi
shout
B
out.
got it right. That was terrible. You can stop that now.
All right, sorry. Shout out to Cardi B. Shout out to Cardi B for winning the Grammy for best rap album of the year. And you know what? I took it off my phone.
I'm not mad at it because it wasn't as ignorant. I thought it was going to be ignorant as hell, and it wasn't.
It was not at all. But guess what? I took it off my phone. And you know who I kept on my phone?
Who you keep on your phone?
The ignorant one now, Nicki Minaj. She doing some ignorant shit. But her album is jamming. Like she's the better rapper. Like I know we talked about this a couple podcasts ago. Like Nicki Minaj, she go hard, but like the shit that she's doing now is like Cardi B. Did you see the Pepsi commercial with Cardi B in it?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
when they were like in
God.
that diner.
She is heaven. Like just seeing her, that was heaven. That was heaven. Cardi B is heaven for real. Sorry.
This fool.
So what do you think about her getting the best rap album of the year?
I'm not gonna knock it
Right.
because I know what I would consider. I wondered what that sound was. I was like, man, who's just making a kissing noise behind me? I just turned my head. He just popped the top off the bottle. Anyway, I know the stuff that I would consider great albums aren't popular enough.
Right.
So, omitting Nipsey Hussle, let her have it.
Okay. All right.
We gonna wrap this thing up, right, y'all?
I think we did a good job tonight, man. Shout out to DJ and Jay Young, if you slow.
Yeah. Hey, Bloodline coming soon, man. We gonna give. I don't know when Jay's coming back in town. He's been in and out of town lately, but we dropping this thing. Montoyas, if you getting on this thing, you need to hurry up.
You tripping?
Hurry up.
Hey, shoot from the hip. I'm gonna be free. So let me know when I need to come through to do my part. You feel me? In a major way.
In a major way.
In a major way. Hey man, well I guess we can wrap it up. It's the Yeah I Said It podcast. We threw
Episode 112.
Episode 112 on boys and girls. You can follow me, Humvee, at GThangRec. That's GTHANGREC on Twitter and Instagram. Holla at your boy.
And I'm on the Facebook as Ill Ran.
Yeah.
Perspective is everything out now.
What does it mean? Your point of view, right?
Yeah, your point of view.
Oh my God.
It's all in the way you look at it.
That's so amazing. We gotta get you on the truck cast.
I'm down.
You are?
I'm down like 4 flats.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm on the IG also as Ill Ran.
Okay.
That's ILLRAN for those who don't know what ill and ran sound like spelled out.
I like that.
If you're slow.
You finna get some followers now.
And I'm also on the Twitter.
What? Do I say why? Why?
Because I be Twittering.
Ooh, Twitter paid it.
As ill underscore ran underscore is underscore back. Crickets. No DJ to DJ. We won't find him because he'll find you.
Oh yeah. Skirt, skirt.
You are listening to the Yeah I Said It podcast. Have something you want to say? Drop us a line at 601-641-9474.